Good. Hello everyone. My name is Kese and I welcome you all to OBMELCH SMARTBIM channel. This YouTube channel is mainly for tutorials on how to navigate yourself in using Autodesk Revit. We'll be learning a lot in this series. We're having different kind of tutorials on how to use the Revit, but for now our main focus will be on the architectural aspect. Then as time goes on, then move on to the structural aspect. So this is the interface. The moment you open the Revit, this is the interface. When you open the Revit, this is the interface. So these are some of the designs that I've done using Revit. Revit is a software that you can use for the mechanical aspect, the structural aspect, plumbing, systems, architectural aspect. So I use Revit to design, to model these architectural drawings for some people. So you can see that Revit is a kind of software which can design a lot of things. So we said Revit is a BIM modeling software because it's a BIM information model software, because we can coordinate with other disciplinaries when designing. Okay, so when you open your Revit interface, this is how you will see it. So when you go to this side, you will see models, you will see families there, then you will see the recent file. These are not that important for now. So you see the models. So you have open and new. The open is for, let's say you have Revit model files already that you want to open and work on. Then the new is you want to create a new Revit model file. So now we are going to start to create. Maybe you want to start to create something. So you click on the new. So when you click on the new, you will see some pop-up on your screen with a heading new project. So you will see some pop-up, and the pop-up you see template file, then you see create new, you see browse, you see project template. So for us, we are going to use the template in the software already. So when you click on the drop down, you see construction template, then you click on it, it will give you some drop down. So you see construction template, architectural template, structural template, mechanical template, systems template, electrical template, plumbing template. So you can see that all these are in one software, so you can use these in one software. But for now, our main focus is going to be the architectural template. So you click on the architectural template, then you click OK, then wait for it to open. It will take some few seconds for it to open, depending on the type of machine that you are using. Okay, so let's wait. Yeah, so it has opened for us. Okay, so this is how the interface look like. So you see the top here, we have our ribbon. You see this how it looks like. So we have the architecture, we have the structure, this side, we have the steel, we have the precast, we have the systems, we have our insert, we have our annotate, analysis, mass and site, collaborate, view, manage. So all these are in the Revit. So in case this is the first time that you are using Revit, the moment you open it, you see that this property, this properties will be at this side, will combine with the project browser at this side. But for me, I have located to this side. So when you open your Revit for the first time, this is how it will look like. But today we are going to learn how you can use these things. So when you go to the architecture, because you are using the architectural template, you are going to focus much on the architecture, not the structure, not the steel, not the precast, not the systems. These are the templates. but we are going to focus much on the architecture. So when you click on the architecture, you will see wall. When you click on the wall, you see we have wall for architecture, wall for structure, wall by face, but mostly we'll be using the wall for architecture. Then we have our doors, we have our window, we have our components, we have our columns, we have our roof, ceilings, floor. Each of these tools here have their own purpose, that we'll be using in designing. And before you can also design, you need to know how you can use the software. So these are the interface of the Revit software. So you can choose to, maybe you want to design something. You click on the walls, then you design something. I get it. Then you click escape. So you'll be learning how to use the keyboard, the keys to also work fast, and also the shortcuts. So when you click on the wall, you can see that the property tab shows something here. So you can see we have basic wall. So you have all these things in Revit. Then you click escape to escape everything that you are doing. So when you come to the project browser, we have our views, we have our floor plan views, we have our ceiling plans, we have our 3D. So for Revit will give you 2D and 3D. So as you are designing for 2D, then it is giving you 3D too. So as you are designing for 2D, then Revit is giving you 3D. So this is the 3D of it. Then use the scroll bar and your shift key to rotate it, so you can see how it looks like, how beautiful it looks. So you have our 3D views, we have our elevations. So we have our elevations, we have the south, east, west, and north elevations. So these are the elevations that we are talking about. So these are the elevations that will give you how your building looks like at the south part, how your building looks like at the west part, how your building looks like at the east part, how your building looks like at the north part. So let's say when you click on the elevation, let's see, when you click on the elevation, the south is that it will give you the elevation. We call these ones levels, because when you are designing in Revit, you have to set up your levels. I'll teach you how to set up your levels in Revit in our next videos. But for now, let's focus on how to use this thing. Then we have our legends, we have our schedules and quantities, we have our families, we have our groups, and we have our Revit links. Maybe you want to link some Revit file to your design that you are using. You can do that one too. Then when you come to down here too, you see we have the scale that you are using. So you have different scales that you can be using for your design. You have custom. Maybe you don't like the scale, maybe the scale that you want to use, some are not in the default scales. You can also create your own scale. So Revit is a BIM modeling software, because you can use it for everything. It's not like the other software, like maybe the 3D modeling softwares. Let's say you'll be using AutoCAD to design your 2D, then after that you use let's say SketchUp to do your 3D. But for Revit, so far as you are doing your 2D, you are generating your 3D at the same time, and you can do changes in your design. So Revit is not like we are doing the 2D, then later you'll be doing the 3D somewhere. So you can use Revit in everything. So you have a notice. So it's like you are using the AutoCAD. Some of the things that are in AutoCAD, some are here. I get it. So in our next videos, we'll be learning how to set up your levels, how to use the elevations to set up your levels, how to maybe draw walls, how to use the walls, how to use the windows. So this is the interface of the Revit. This is the interface of the Revit. So in case you want to use the Revit to design, this is how you use the Revit to design.